Today I started a world in the Calamity Mod in Terraria on Revengeance Mode. I began by chopping down some trees so I could build a beautiful house, and I flattened out heaps of land so I could expand on it as well. I spent a really long time thinking about what I wanted this house to
square box.
I finished up the house, said goodbye to the guide, and then went on an adventure to the left side of my world. Also, I saw a gold bird on the way, so that's pretty cool. Then I found this really interesting cave, and I decided to delve deep inside it. The first thing I found was a chest that had daggers inside it, and holy crap, is that the Crimson already? This is not really something I wanted to encounter this early in. What the frick is that? Then I found another chest with an umbrella inside it. I went down the cave a bit more, and then I realized, oh, maybe I should be getting the chest, dom-dom. I also found a gold cluster on the way down the cave, which is very cool.
You have got to be kidding me.
Turns out there's a demon heart right here at the bottom of the cave for me, so I decided to blow it up and grab the Undertaker that was inside it. This is where the real fun could start, because I no longer had a stupid sword that I was swinging out in front of me for holy crap, my heart's got really low there. I was too much of a wimp to do anything else in this biome, so I immediately left. And I spent the next 5 minutes just mining down, finding absolutely nothing. Oh hey, a slime that's about to end my completely miserable life. What the frick? I went back to expanding my house to forget the pain and regret of going down that cave. I also tested out my rage ability on the slime for like no reason at all. And this was officially the end of my first day in this Terraria world. No deaths at all, baby, let's go! And the arms dealer even arrived just before it turned nighttime, so that's pretty cool. As night fell, I figured that I'd go to the right side of my world instead of the left this time, just because I wanted to see what's over here. And while I was traveling, I came across a desert, which is actually really good because I can make cactus armor now. But as I was mining the cacti, whatever the hell this thing is popped up, it started shooting its blue liquid towards me. Look, we don't know if that's water or not. It could be and then I died. Then I went straight back to the desert again, and I grabbed a couple more cacti. My gosh, how many enemies? I made a cactus helmet and cactus armor and went back to building again, because I can't seem to survive at least 10 seconds at night. I got the rest of the cacti I need for the pants, and I went to the right of the world and found this in the ground. It was a very weird small hole. So I decided to dig down it, and I found this very strange looking, I don't even know what that is. Inside it was a trinket of chi, which basically gives me more life regeneration and damage reduction. Oh, would you look at that?
Another crimson!
What is this world generation, dude? There is no way I was going to touch that. I stopped for a single second to look at my phone, and then this retard comes along and kills me. Dude, I was looking at my phone. Then it turned morning time. I decided to go to the left side of the corruption and found a radar in a chest. Very nice.
Also, there was another desert on this side.
I still have no idea why these things exist in Calamity. On the way into the snow biome, I found this really old, weird-looking house, and in the chest was a bunch of tools for building. Then I went down one of the icy caves and forgot to blacklist the ice blocks again. That is just great. And then I ran into another chest with an ice boomerang in it, and that was pretty cool. And then I went home, bought a bunch of blocks from the architect, built a nice crafting area, and built a really good looking house, if I do say so myself. I went back down that one cave and broke another demon heart, and from this one, I got a panic necklace. Plus 4 defense. Warding. That's freaking crazy. And on my way down, something really cool happened. Just watch. I got an enchanted sword? What the frick? The chances of that thing dropping an enchanted sword was literally 2%, and I got it first try. After that crazy event, I found a spider chest, and inside it was a web slinger. Just like me. I killed a crab and it dropped its claw, and the claw actually gave me 5 defense when equipped, which was pretty cool. Also, here was my reaction to getting the claw. Then I found a mushroom biome and got a bunch of life crystals from inside it, and straight after I found a really long minecart track. It led me to a room with a chest that had a lucky horseshoe inside it, and then to a granite biome which had a chest that contained a really interesting item called a granite core, and basically what it does is it shoots out these little particles at enemies and kills them for me. So I was finally, slowly but surely, getting more powerful. That is so cool. I found another life crystal near some lava and also blew up the obsidian so I could make an obsidian skull later. I found some useless items in a dead man's chest, killed a wizard, and then realized I have 40 gold, so I went back home. After I put all my gold away in a piggy bank that I bought from the merchant, I made a storage heart, which was the way I was going to access my storage boxes once I had them in the future. Then I spent some time getting enough lens so I could craft the Eye of Cthulhu spawner down in the Crimson. I also found this item in a chest that would give me defense for the cost of health, which was actually kind of good, because it gave 10 defense and only took away like 20 health, which is definitely worth it. I gave the Eye of Cthulhu a try that night, but it turned daytime really fast, and the Ark of Cthulhu went enraged and killed me immediately. Then the goblin army showed up, and surprisingly, I didn't die once during the entire fight. It went pretty straightforward, there wasn't really any issues, and they were all kind of the same as they would be in normal Terraria. And the rest of the day I spent building a battle arena because this was the night I was going to fight the Eye of Cthulhu for real. Literally forgot to buy ammo before the battle. Honestly, this battle was much easier than I thought it was going to be, even with the new Revengeance features that the Ark of Cthulhu has as well. It was such a breeze. Here's my reaction to killing it. Let's go! Nice. So yeah, I killed the Ark of Cthulhu the first real try that I did. I also did it one more time that night just so I could get a couple more resources. Then I spent the rest of my time building more houses so I could get the new NPCs to arrive. The traveling merchant came to visit and he was selling a DPS meter, so I decided to buy it. I then made an area in my boss arena for the nurse to live so I'd have easier access to healing. I bought some gravitation potions off the brewer because today I decided to go on a space journey. I'm just going to show a montage of a bunch of the stuff that I found because there's a lot. I went to these space rocks with life crystals in them and these ones that had a bunch of ore in them as well. Mainly I found iron and I don't know why there wasn't any other ores. And then after I found some of the normal islands from the original game as well, which was pretty cool. I ended up making over 400 iron bars with the ore that I found. That's how much I found in the sky. I made myself a full set of iron armor and then went back down into the caves because I wanted to get some tungsten to finish off the storage units that I started at the beginning of the game. Searching down in the deep depths of the caves, I finally found the Goblin Tinkerer and it took so long. I spent some time combining my accessories together and reforging them to make myself stronger so I would be able to fight the next boss called the Desert Scourge. But before any of that, I went back down to the Crimson to craft the slime crown and spawn the King Slime because for some reason I completely forgot about him, that he even existed in this game. And I actually ended up killing him twice because it gave me the full set of ninja armor, which gives me slightly more defense and slightly more movement speed as well. As I ran over to the desert, I used the recipe browser to place a little tab at the top of my screen that shows the materials I need to make the desert medallion. Oh! I went down into the desert caves and started killing all the enemies I needed to get the materials, and it literally only took like 5 to 10 minutes. It was so easy. So after that, I ran back to the Crimson and made the medallion. So I was gonna wait until morning to kill this guy, but I was really excited, so I just decided to do it at night, and I literally did it first try. I'm not gonna cut this part out as much because the music is really cool, so here you go. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, he's massive. That did a lot of damage. Oh, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. Come on, buddy. This is easy. Easy. Let's go. So good, dude. Oh, what's that? Ah, cool. Honestly, it was super satisfying killing this guy the first try. It was just amazing. There was one weapon I wanted to make after killing this guy, and it was called the Storm Surge. And it actually looked really cool. Yeah, I guess I could make that next episode. I'll try and release another episode in like a month's time if you guys enjoy this one enough, depending on how many likes it gets. But yeah, I'll be seeing you guys. Bye.